on, dudes? It's your dude, JB Dude, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Picking up where we left off, we continued on the main quest with Dane to fight for safety and try to continue on searching for our sister. As we did, we took out one of the Abyss Order leaders. His name was Harold, I believe, if I can remember. We fought him all the way towards the area where we found a unusual statue of the Seven that was hanging upside down. And while we were fighting him, we managed to put him at a low health to finish him off. But all of a sudden, the one we've been looking for this entire adventure has protected him. None other than our sister Lumine. And apparently the story has taken a plot twist after that, because she is working with the Abyss Order, making us question why she was there. How did that happen? What's the purpose, or what's the objective that she has with the Abyss Order, which is causing us lots of trouble that will lead us to later adventures. And because she's working with them, it makes our adventure and quest much more difficult, not only to rescue Lumine, but also stop the Abyss Order from destroying or creating evil and dark throughout Tevia, if I can remember the name of the place. But yeah, after regaining ourselves by visiting Leo Harbor at this view, I will say this game has taken turn of events in story-wise. I will say it's definitely made some really good story through our completions of completing quests. So that is a plus. I definitely enjoy that. So we'll keep continuing on our main quests by visiting the Inazuma place, which is our next objective. We have to visit someone at the Leo Harbor, right on the left side of the screen where the dock is and stuff, to talk to whoever is up there. So we'll make sure that's, yeah, like I said, this was a spot we had to talk to. And who's that? Wait, I recognize that style, that uniform, and the hair and the thighs and the hat. Sorry, too much detail. Let's go talk to her actually. Just wondering what she's doing up there.
Finally.
Yeah, that's her, alright.
Almost fell asleep waiting.
Whoa! What the?
As usual, my predictions are correct. You, yes you, come with me.
Huh?
Are you some sort of door-to-door fortune teller? Sorry, but we're not really interested.
Yeah, it's a bit suspicious of you.
You're not from this world, are you?
Huh? Does she
How
know?
do you know about that?
How? Because I'm a master of true astrology.
Master
If you've no other
of true
questions,
astrology.
let's be off.
Okay, for starters, who are you?
Fine. I'll exercise a little patience and explain. I am astrologist Mona Magistus, but considering that it is most rude to misremember names, I allow others to call me Mona.
Yeah, I already knew her name earlier,
I'm
guys.
on a mission from my master to retrieve a certain box from Mondstadt.
Okay.
It was part of an agreement she made with a friend 50 years ago. But she isn't as spry as she used to be, so now it's up to me.
Not sure what getting some box back has to do with us. Why do you need us to come along?
She's got a good point.
Well, that's because I would also like to take on the guardian of the box.
Okay.
My master and her friend contended in the mystic arts all their lives without a clear victor. If I triumph here, then I will show myself to be superior to my master.
So you want to prove yourself, huh?
Well, I want to prove the power and status of astrology, to be precise. Now, from my predictions, I know that my master's friend has left Mondstadt, leaving her successor as the current guardian of that box.
I see.
Like me, that successor must also be one who has surpassed their teacher. I must not be careless.
I see.
But I would prefer to assure my victory in this contest, and upon giving it some thought, you came to mind.
But I have no idea how astrology works.
How did he get involved in this anyway?
The knowledge passed down to me from my master must be passed on in turn.
I see.
If I were to bring my disciple to meet her, then the lead is already mine, no?
Okay. Yeah.
And you are Mondstadt's great hero, my equal in status, so...
Hold on. Since when was I your student?
Come on, you don't actually have to become my disciple. You just need to act the part.
Acted?
There's something in it for you as well, should you come with me to get that box. Once I meet that successor and have a chance to exchange knowledge with them, I should be able to read your fate more accurately.
Read my fate?
Then I will have answers for you, even regarding such distant and foggy matters as gods and kin.
What?
That does seem much faster than searching the land country by country.
Those sound like fine conditions.
A wise decision. That said, I would like to pay a certain place a visit before we go.
Okay, heads up on camera work. But I won't judge about it anyways. Beyond this world's stars. Click quest menu.
There is a small inn near Mount Tianheng that never sees a lot of business, even though its food is always great value for the money.
Alright.
The owner has always been good to me, so I'd like to say a farewell before I set off.
Okay then. Let's head there. There's Mr. Zhu that we need to talk to.
Well, it's no wonder that an inn set up here has no business.
Mona, oh, you've come at just the right time. Did you see a jade ring while you made your way here?
A jade ring. Can't say I have.
Oh, that's not good. That ring was given to me by my mother, but while my back was turned, it was swallowed up by a slime.
A slime?
That should be no trouble with Mona here. She's really good at astrology.
Absolutely not. Astrology is meant to be used to gain insight into reality and observe destiny itself. It's certainly not for such mundane affairs.
But didn't you say that the owner here's been good to you?
This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. If an astrologist thinks that their arts can solve all problems, they will be forsaken by the starry ether.
I see.
Their divinations will lose the power to guide and will not be able to pierce the fog of the unknown before them. Principles are principles.
I mean, she's got a point.
Such a powerful ability, and you don't use it to earn a living? What a shame.
Well, I was going to put up 20,000 Mora as compensation, if you were willing.
20,000?
Are you alright?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the person who finds that ring must be lucky indeed to be able to earn 20,000 Mora just like that.
Whatever happened to principles are principles?
Yes, of course. Still, the owner's business has had it pretty hard. It must be a truly extraordinary ring to be worth spending this much Mora to find.
I guess.
It wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it. There may be other means we can employ besides astrology.
Oh, Paimon knows where this is going.
Oh, do you now?
I know. I'll leave this one to you. This is the first mission I'm giving you as your master.
But of course.
Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental bait to lure all the nearby slimes to us.
Yeah, that could work.
You remember the stuff we helped Master Diluc make?
Right.
And Paimon actually kept a small amount.
Don't tell me that you don't tell me that when you get greedy, you.
Don't sweat the small stuff.
Seems like you already have a plan.
Yes, we do.
Yep, we'll be back in a jiffy. The elemental bait's really strong. It will attract all the slimes in the area. Even if they're just slimes, they can be dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
Right on. Set elemental bait. Here they are. I will say, guys, the slime enemies are like the easiest enemies to defeat out of any enemies we've defeated so far. Oh, we've taken on, I should say. And it'll probably be the same for any other new enemies. Get back here. There we go. Alright, so we got another electric and fire.
Shudder. Wind blade.
There we go. Send them flying.
Wind. Yeah.
There we go. Jeez. Alright, more. Oh, now ice. Whoop.
Wind blade.
Oh. Just waiting for that. Come on. There we go. Easy.
Found it! This must be the ring! It's so pretty. Paimon's sure it's worth a ton of... Paimon wasn't having any bad thoughts?
Paimon.
Let's bring the ring back to Mr. Zhu.
Okay. Well, that wasn't hard. Give the ring back to Mrs. Zhu.
Life isn't bad either. I guess.
That's it. That's the one. Ah, I thought it was lost forever.
You actually found it. Not bad. Mr. Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better. You might not be so fortunate next time.
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me?
Okay, what's with these options?
Let me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines, and in order to ensure that I would be able to find myself a good wife, my mother had many jade accessories made as heirlooms. I think there might be over 500 of them.
500?
Then why would you feel the need to set up an inn here?
Well, inheriting the family business too early unavoidably made things boring. Thank you, all the same. Here's the Mora, as agreed. Please take it.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Zhu.
Then I'll take it gladly.
That was quick.
But we did all the work.
A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their master's thunder?
Well,
Didn't we say we were just playing pretend?
Well, you need to start practicing now. If my rival is as smart as I think they are, they will figure you out in a heartbeat.
Sounds like somebody's got the growlness in their stomach.
What was that rumbling sound?
Oh, you know, Paimon.
Oh, right. You mustn't have eaten in days. I'm very sorry.
Oh, look at her face! She's like doing the kitty face.
That didn't happen. Forget it. Well, I suddenly feel that you have indeed contributed to our good fortune.
What's with
So
her?
spend this money on treating you
Is that
to a fine meal.
the face she makes when she feels embarrassed or like feels like it didn't happen at all?
If
that
we
guiding
travel
fin
north,
motion.
we'll reach the Wongshu Inn. I hear the food there is really good, so let's go try it out.
Alright.
No need to thank me. I'm just doing as a good master should.
Psh, yeah, right.
Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things?
Let's go after her. There, I said it for you.
Let's go after her for good food!
Even saying it doesn't really make a difference. Go to Wonjuin en route to Mondstadt. Okay, here we are, and oh, there's a couple quests here, Wonjuin. Might have to check out later on. Slam down. Can I sit, please? Thank you.
Since it's Mona's treat, we can order whatever we want, right?
Of course. I am a most generous master, after all. But only if you can finish it all. Wasting food simply will not do.
I will try to finish my food.
Excuse me, what would you like to order?
Let's see. What's a good dish? Well, see, the thing is, if I was in the game and if I would be choosing these foods, I would have to choose some that are not fish food related, because I'm allergic to seafood. Except for fish, I can handle fish. Any other sea creature food type, I cannot eat. So I'm gonna go with as for the vegetarian abalone.
It's exactly what it says on the label. Abalone made from vegetarian ingredients. It's just as good as the real thing.
And this bamboo shoot soup.
This is a favorite among our regulars. Bamboo shoots, meat, and ham are cooked together, creating a richly flavored soup.
Ooh, that actually sounds delicious, honestly. I would like to try that.
Pour a few spoonfuls into each bowl of rice you eat. You'll never get enough of it.
Sounds delicious. I guess we're just talking over each one. How about this these golden shrimp balls?
These are made using large, succulent shrimp wrapped in crispy fried potatoes.
Ooh,
They
fried
have
potatoes.
an amazing texture.
How about this crab roe tofu?
Though tofu could not be a more ordinary ingredient, it and crab roe are truly a match made in heaven. It's one of our specialties.
I see. I'll order them all.
All of them? We only have 3. No, 2.5 people? Isn't that too much food?
You don't know us.
That's not how you count it. Besides, Paimon hasn't even ordered yet. Squirrelfish, Juyu chili chicken, and jewelry soup, please.
Of course.
Sure. And is there anything else you'd like to order, ma'am?
I'd just like to ask, how much do the current dishes cost in total?
Around 20,000 mora.
We got her.
Then, I'll just have some vegetarian noodles, please.
All right.
Jeez,
A
her
bowl of
face.
vegetarian noodles, was it? Please wait a moment. We'll serve you shortly.
Sounds like we're giving her a hard time. Food arrives.
Paimon's been thinking about something since we started eating.
Why did she only order one dish?
Is it? Because she actually doesn't have money?
Could be.
I heard that. I said I was treating. How could I be rattled by something as mundane as Mora?
Well,
An astrologist's mind is set on studying the stars. Being so easily disturbed by such banal matters would hamper my judgment. Especially the act of overly gratifying oneself using Mora. It is both vulgar
and your stomach disagrees with that.
and dangerous.
So, not eating the dishes we ordered is also part of an astrologist's pride? Paimon doesn't get it.
I think Mana is just trying to avoid some simple matters.
But it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast.
Let me whip something up for you.
Oh, yes, we can do that. Just give us a minute. You don't use use more to fulfill your desires, so it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right? Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
Right on.
Howdy.
There's the innkeeper.
Head straight on in.
Hello, how may I help you?
Hello, Hawaiian.
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
A friend of mine would like to eat a special dish.
Ah, I see. In that case, sure. As long as you've prepared your own ingredients, feel free to use the kitchen.
Will do.
If I may, you must be well versed in the art of cooking, yes?
Of course, if I make it, it's delicious.
Talented indeed. Actually, I have a small suggestion to make.
Oh?
From your clothes, you're most likely not from around these parts. But since you've come to Liyue, would you like to try making Liyue-style cuisine?
Ooh.
I have a recipe for golden crab with me. It's a Yue cuisine classic.
I see.
It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour, deep fried, and then pan fried together with ginger and garlic. When you finally plate it up, the crab seems to be lying on gold.
Ooh.
Golden crab.
Learning a whole new dish for Mana's sake is a bit...
Golden crab! Golden crab!
I got it. Golden crab.
Then let's get to it. With your skills in the kitchen, this'll be a cinch.
Yeah, I guess. Even though our way of cooking is very simple. Alright, cook golden crab. Very well then. Let's see. Let's learn the golden crab. And let's make it if we have the right ingredients. Oh no, we don't. We don't have enough crabs. Hang on, how do I look into it? Here we go. Where can I find some crabs? Found near lakes, riverbanks, and beaches. Oh, okay, so we can just take a step outside then. Oh, Smiley Yangsha, you've got a quest for me. What should I do? What's wrong? Ah, it's you. Nothing's wrong. Except I might need to start looking for a new job soon. The other day, the innkeeper asked me to prepare a new dish that would attract more guests. It should be presentable and tasty, but also stylish and artisan. Oh, and have personality. I've been trying to come up with something satisfactory over the last week, but the innkeeper didn't like any dish I came up with. What did you make? I gave it all I had, really. I utilized everything I learned while honing my culinary skills in the mountains. Candied silk flour, kingshin, and lotus seed duck stew, crab roast stewed meatballs, but he would shake his head at everything and ask me to give another thought. But I've already reached my limit, eh? Right. I still gotta cook something for that freeloader. It's about time he came around. Do you mean Shangshu? Unless you know of any other parasites who shamelessly come here every day asking for food. Since you're already here, why don't you grab a bite too? You can sit over there. I'll serve the food when it's ready. Sit by the table. Oh, so I have to go over here. Okay. Easy. Huh? I see that we have a special guest today. Usually, it's just that chef and I eating in silence. Perhaps your presence will liven up today's meal. But it appears that the chef is terribly worried about something today. Why the long face? That's pretty funny. How do I sit? There we go. I'm supposed to sit down. These meatballs are not half bad. This meat just melts in one's mouth. The broth packs a lot flavor as well. Huh? There's crab roe in the meat. No wonder it tastes so unusually fresh. Come, traveler, try one more. I'll teach you what to do. First, use chopsticks to open the meatball up, then soak it in the broth and eat it with some rice. So nice of you. You better enjoy the food because that might have been the last meal I got to cook here. Last meal you got to cook here? Who told you so? Oh no, is it because of me? Is the innkeeper fed up with you because you've been feeding me all this time? Seems a bit unfair, given that I supplied the inn with some of my best catches free of charge. That should have covered at least a part of my bill. Besides, the innkeeper isn't known for being a miser. Give me a break. It was just a few fish, and most of them ended up in your stomach anyway. So, actually... Fine, I'll tell you. Smiley Shangju explains the innkeeper's request. Presentable, tasty, stylish, artisan, and with personality. I'm not sure if there's any dish in this world that meet the innkeeper's requirements. You think it's funny? We'll see how you'll laugh when you come over next time, and I won't be here to feed you for free. Alright. It's not so funny after all. So that's why you've been looking so worried today. It's hard to be in high spirits when your boss expects you to perform miracles all of a sudden. There might be a way out. Even though I can't cook myself, I happen to know a recipe for a unique dish. I came across that dish during a trip abroad when I happened to be a guest at a local big shot's house. They called it chicken tofu pudding. By the looks of it, you wouldn't say that it's a meat dish. It really is as delicate as tofu pudding, but with a strong flavor of meat and herbs. A rare meat dish that imitates vegetarian cuisine. That meal left me so curious about that dish that I asked my host for the recipe. However, I'm a bad cook, so the recipe has been collecting dust in my chest ever since. I'm surprised that you managed to get a hold of such a recipe. Long story short, I helped someone and they invited me to a feast to show their gratitude. The chef who came up with this recipe didn't mind sharing it with me. He was confident that one can count the people skilled enough to make such a dish on one hand anyway. No doubt about it. According to that chef, those who attempt to make the dish have to be not only skilled in the art of cooking, but also in the art of the sword. What kind of a dish requires swinging a sword? I can chop meat just fine with my knife. I'm afraid you sooner cut the chopping board in half than mince the meat fine enough with that knife of yours. I was told that minced meat is the highlight of this dish. As such, precise sword technique is the key to success. First, one needs to portion the meat and chop it up with the sword's edge. Then, use the sword's backside to mince it. Next. Hold on, wait a minute. That recipe of yours is good for nothing in our hands. I'm not much of a swordsman, and you're not a cook. Where can we find a sword-wielding warrior who also happens to have some culinary skills? Well, this person might be closer than you think. I know my way around the kitchen, that's true. You're also a skilled swordsman, aren't you? I've witnessed some of your feats myself. How about we let the traveler attempt to make that unique dish? But the innkeeper wanted Yang Xiao to... Well, the innkeeper only told Yang Xiao to come up with a new dish. He didn't specify who had to cook it, so it's still an open question. Am I right, chef? Ah, right. Your logic is sound. But what ingredients do we need to make a chicken tofu pudding? Nothing special, really. Just some fowl, ham, bird egg, and snapdragon. Still have some fowl and ham stored in the kitchen, but we're fresh out of bird, eggs, and snapdragon. Had I known sooner, I wouldn't have made those matsute scrambled eggs. Traveler, can I count on you to bring one of each? Once you find them, we'll work that chicken tofu pudding out together. Naturally, I'll make sure to repay you for your help. Thank you in advance. Okay then. Give Smiley Yang Xiao the ingredients. Well, I believe we have all the ingredients. Have you found a bird egg and a snapdragon? Sure do. That and that. Give. Alright, we've got all the ingredients needed. Let's get to work. Where do I start? Well, maybe our freeloading friend can provide us with some instructions. Right. First, portion the meat on the table with your sword and slice it into smaller pieces. Then, mince it, slowly turning it into fine paste. Got it. Alright, cut the meat. Am I supposed to sit? No, I'm not supposed to. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. Okay, that's good. Oh, hey chef, can you take care of both this ham, snapdragon, and make a pot? Oh, okay, I'll do exactly that. So pour pure water. Light a fire. Oh, gotcha. There we go. Bring the stove up to temperature. I can't read the bottom quickly. Talk to Zhang Shu. Wait, what the? Let me try. This flavor, so rich and fresh, but the mouthfeel resembles that of a tofu pudding. Looks quite presentable too, and requires truly exquisite workmanship. The premise is also catchy, a meat dish that imitates vegetarian cuisine. I'm sure many would like to try it for themselves. Not bad at all. I'm sure it'll be to the innkeeper's taste. What a surprise! Turns out you're more capable than I gave you credit for. Who knew a sponger like you would remember this recipe so well? I might as well tell you, back in the day, I thought that this recipe contained some sort of secret soda, so I studied it day and night without ceasing. Now that I think about it, I must have been an absolute madman. It was just a recipe. Why would there be anything about swordsmanship in it? And all that practice to look for someone and to ask for justice, that's all. Ha! That was a magnificent deed, and here you are, speaking so softly about it. Well, once I exacted that justice, I came here. Thankfully, the innkeeper was willing to take me in and let me loaf about the place. I am now free of desire. I no longer wish to wield my sword, nor do I have any other skills. I suppose staying here for the rest of my life isn't so bad. Well now, I suppose I should give you a copy of this recipe. You can make it for yourself if you have the time. It's a little troublesome, but it tastes pretty good. Ah, thank you. Well, let's put this dish aside. We can show it to the innkeeper once he gets here. And after that, hey, Mr. Loafer, don't you go anywhere just yet. Come over here. Oh, what do you want? I don't have another recipe for you, just so you know. Come on, didn't you say that you didn't have any skills apart from wielding your sword? Well then, draw that sword. I'm teaching you to chop meat. Chop meat? Well, I'm afraid you'll get it pretty quickly. Chop meat today, make a dish tomorrow. Learn yourself a few of those, and there, you've got a skill. What are you... a few dishes under your belt, yes? That'll spare me the need to watch your scrap for food around here, that's for sure. Well, come on then. Don't drag your feet. You dilly-dally some more, and you can forget having any meatballs to eat tomorrow. Wait, what? Come on, you can't threaten me like that. Alright, I'll chop them. Well then, now that dish is done, let's try and do the other dish by collecting more crabs from outside. Okay, I think there's some crabs around here. They said it was near beaches or lakes. So I think there's some over here. I'm just not quite finding them. Of course, and there's Fatui there. That's alright, I can just drop down here, sneak past them. I need to find 2 crabs. That's how much I'm short on. So it's by lakes or beaches. There's gotta be some around here somewhere. Oh, I guess we ran into something. Oh, it's John Lee's place, I forgot.
Can we really find anything valuable here?
Huh? Paimon thinks it looks really grand.
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur and all, and I don't even know where to begin looking here.
Guyun Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be, if you wish to learn about the gods or the history of the Archon War. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the overlord of the vortex. After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater, both in number and in size. But due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity, many of them have been completely swallowed by the sea.
Oh.
So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears also played a big part in the formation of Guyun Stone Forest.
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right.
Indeed. This is where the value lies in research at Guyun Stone Forest. Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the Overlord of the Vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich. Rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value, yes? That's all I seek in life. Well, since we brought so many people, I think it would be best to split up and look.
Okay then. I will go with my friend here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in various disciplines, when it comes to archaeology, I can't compete with the expert here.
Huh? Me?
Yep.
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
I get it. I'll escort him then.
Okay. If we find anything valuable or rare, let's meet on the shore opposite from here.
So they're looking.
The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks.
Right.
Following them should make our search much easier.
What is that? I didn't come here to do this quest.
Use your elemental sight to look for any marks.
The reason why I came here is to find some crabs. Like that one right there. I knew this place was the right place. Defeat the opponents and open the chest. Okay.
Wind blade.
Oh boy. Wait, I'm stuck in here. They somehow trapped me in. There we go. Jeez. Oh, that was nuts. Okay, now you left.
Wind blade.
Oh, I thought he was gonna drown himself.
Beg for mercy. Crush.
Ah! Again, he's nearly drowned himself. I wonder if he's stuck in there. Yeah, he kinda is, because he's doing the same move. Got him. Okay, let's open this chest.
Why are there enemies here?
Who knows?
Gullion Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to
Just
this
gonna go
day.
around here, see if I can find some more crabs. Don't mind me. Come on, crabby, 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 crabby. I know you're around here. Oh boy. Oh, there's something. Customs of leeway. Oh jeez. Gotta get out of here.
They're gathering
Defeat the
together.
mimic monsters and recover the
But
relic.
why?
Oh no,
See
not
that
these
object
ones.
in the center? Perhaps
They are
it
so
emits the
bad.
remnant strength of the god.
I had so much
That
trouble
would
with them,
certainly
especially when I'm taking on the...
The
boss.
hydro-mimic monsters. I have a contract. I must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them and recover the relic.
I don't like these enemies at all.
I'll protect us.
I need to take out this stuff. Because they can heal themselves too, which is not good. Saw that coming.
Shudder.
Oop. Miss me. Okay. Aim it
With the
that
wind.
way. Yup.
Beg for mercy.
There we go. Oh boy.
Get it. No one
escapes my sight.
Oh, please.
No escape.
Oh, thank God my ultimate didn't go up.
Wind blade.
Come on. Almost done. There we go. Oh, reinforcements? No! No, 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 no! That's not what I wanted! This is bad.
Let the show begin.
Disappear.
Gotta get away from them.
Go, go, Baron Bunny. Huh.
I don't know if I'll be able to do this one, guys.
Crush.
Beg for mercy. Let it rain.
Oop! Okay, almost done with the duck. Oh God!
Crush. Vengeance will be mine.
Boom! Oh my God! Come on!
Shudder.
Come on! Ooh, boy! That big one's gonna take me a while to defeat. Oh no!
No escape. Go, go, Baron Bunny.
Come on!
Shudder.
Okay.
Crush. More speed.
Wait.
Ready, steady, go!
Hello, everybody.
I'll protect us.
God, that guy's in the way.
With the wind.
Oh my God! There we go.
I'll race you, Nick. Let it rain.
Come on.
Shudder.
Wind blade.
This one's almost done. Okay, I think I
Beg
just...
for mercy. Shudder. Flood of frost.
Wind blade.
God damn it. This thing's gonna take a while to defeat because it heals himself. I've almost got him at half health. Come on. You're almost dead. Boom!
It's just a stone slab. But its design is quite unique.
My God, that took a while.
Should
Oh,
be
this
enough
is
to
crap I was
garner
looking
some
for.
information. Let's head back.
Okay, we found it.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Oh, stop arguing! What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her. She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh, what a waste of time.
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange?
One shouldn't lack general knowledge in their field.
And you! You kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
Isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way? This also matches the traditions of Liyue, does it not?
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. We were able to bring back some intriguing objects. Let's have a look. Oh, what a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex, but they have nothing to do with the god besides being in the vicinity at the time.
Oh, that is a shame.
This stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for research purposes.
Quick, give it to me.
What?
At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes! This is good. Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you. It's all mine.
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power on it?
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the God of Salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs. But you? You're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear, if I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
No, you're trying to get rich off archaeology.
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the Qixing...
Ah, I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality, too.
See? You do want to sell these objects!
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't be so simple-minded. All right, then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the God of Salt, too, actually. Let's go to Saltarai next.
Oh, boy. So that's where they're heading next, huh? So that's... Go to Sal... Where's that? Oh, that's where it is. Well, I'm not gonna head there now because I've collected enough crabs to make the ingredient I need to feed Mona for that recipe that we're trying to make. So let's go back to Wonju Inn. Alright, let's cook this thing. Perfect. A nice golden crab. Let's do it. Let's give it to Mona.
There's no need to spend all that effort on me. I'm not in dire need of food.
Oh, yes you do.
I am a little hungry, but it's not a big deal.
There you go.
This aroma is...
Your special order, ma'am.
Wow, it's incredible. Fine. Since my disciple has put in so much time and effort, I must, with great difficulty, accept. This golden crab is too delicious. I have never eaten anything this good in my life.
I'm glad you like it.
I mean, I never knew that my disciple was this skilled. As your master, I am most comforted.
As long as you're eating a full meal.
I see that it's no boast to call them Liyue's delicacies. I suppose it wasn't too much to spend all this mora on. It's nothing. Nothing at all. Now that we've eaten and drank our fill, we should be off. If we travel north from here, we should reach the Stone Gate, and from there we will be within the boundaries of Mondstadt.
Alright.
What deep mysteries shall we acquire knowledge of? I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I hope you'll be looking forward to it a bit more later, because that'll be everything for this episode, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to help this channel grow. If you guys like these videos, make sure you hit that like button. If you guys have any other suggestions, make sure you leave a comment down below. Next episode, we're gonna go back to Inazuma and sorry, not back to Inazuma, back to Liyue Harbor to go talk to someone to visit Inazuma. And hopefully we can look more on the quest and see what stories we'll be checking out while we get to Inazuma. And hopefully we'll get back to more of these normal quests and also other side quests as well, like these ones. because there's definitely a lot of story in this game that we still need to uncover. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.